done. I just got back from my trip. I'm not as sick as I was a day ago, but I'm still pretty sick. So if I have a coughing spree in the middle of this, that's what's up. Yeah, so I'm a little bit congested and whatnot. Not terrible, but just letting you guys know in advance. I did quite a bit of work off camera actually before I left for my trip. Ooh, 1 second here. I need to mute the actual YouTube video because I have it playing in the background as well. All right, good. So what I basically finished is I have the entire mob system set up here to where you can purchase a spawn egg. Let's go ahead and purchase. Actually, I wanted to test something. Let's go ahead and buy a level 10 zombie. There we go. And let's go ahead and buy a. Want to get creeper here actually. Let's go ahead and buy a level 7 creeper. Nah, let's go level 6 creeper. Yoink. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got a lot of spawn eggs here. So right here you can see all their stats. So the zombie, this guy's a common, level 10. He's got X, this amount of speed, health, attack damage, and knockback resistance. For creepers, basically there's 2 attributes here that are unnatural. There's attribute.name.fuse. Basically that's the way that non-Minecraft attributes are displayed. And that's the best I can do in order to display that, because you can't transfer the sort of data involved with fuse and explosion radius to actual lore of the item. Alright, now I want to actually put these guys against each other because I'm considering balance here. And I'm considering changing the creepers, because the creepers are a little bit, I feel like the creepers are a little bit overpowered in this. The zombie should win this fight. Okay, the zombie wins this fight just fine. Alright, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I did here. So obviously you can see all these command blocks here. This is the entire system for determining mob stats. Now the funny thing is, there would be about 10 times as many command blocks if we hadn't created the randomizer over here, which is absolutely insane. This is already quite a few command blocks. This is well over a chunk. This is almost a chunk's worth of command blocks right here. As well as, I believe it's like 11 high. No, 10 high. This is what, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Say about 10. 10 by 10 by 11. So this is about 1,000 command blocks right here. Each of these I had to place on my own, by the way. Some of these are copied over a little bit though. So let me show you, for instance, this is the determination for pricing. So this is the same for all mobs. Thankfully you don't have to make a bunch of those. But basically it selects the randomizer between random scores 15 to 26, and then it basically takes that value and stores it as the health, the damage, the yada yada yada. So for instance, right here, it chooses it basically stores damage right here as a random number between 15 and 26, and then it basically puts that into the damage value for the entity right here. So pretty cool stuff, pretty neat. And then it does that for all the other stats for the mob for the most part, and then it gives you that egg. Now there's some other stuff I had to add over here. So it gets complicated when we get to enchantments. Let me go ahead and grab, who has the highest chance of enchantment? Vexes have 2 enchantments right here that they can get. So if I spawn this guy right here, he's got knockback and fire aspect here. These guys are always going to be glowing. But obviously to work that out. Oh, the more complicated ones are skeletons, because skeletons have a power between 0 and I think 26, so that makes it difficult to determine. It's pretty cool stuff. But today I want to mostly work on the bells and whistles, which essentially means I want to work on the aesthetics more for this. What I want to accomplish today is make a cool animation for when these mobs spawn. So, for instance, when I click this, it spawns the egg, and you want to have some animation going on during that time. And the other thing, we need to disable some of these during that time frame. I think we need to disable all 3 of these signs, really. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to clone this whole setup right here. It's the first thing we're going to do this episode. So that way we have a baseline. Let's go ahead and teleport ourselves to 0 to 20, 0. Okay. And we're just going to go ahead and clone it right here. Perfect. So, oh, great. We need to clone these signs too, I suppose. So we're going to clone the signs from there to over here, and then clone them back once the purchase procedure is done. Let's go ahead and do that. So, where is the purchase procedure? Select purchase. Okay, what's this? Rarity and display. Ah, yes. So this actually is the bulk of everything, because -3rd, yeah, so this is right here. This is really everything that goes on in this whole process. I haven't been labeling things too much. I need to get back into that. This might be a little bit of a slower episode too. I know that I try to make really quick progress. So we're going to execute at E, type equals display, name equals display. I need to figure out the coordinates of this. I can't remember. So this is -2. Yeah, I guess you'd go -2, -1. So execute at E, name equals display, tag equals display, type equals armor stand. Run clone -2 -1. Actually, it needs to be 1 block down. And it's going to clone from that to -2 -1 1 all the way to over here. And I need to go to the negative most coordinate, which would be right here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Just like so. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Boop. I might want to put this as a whole other thing. Let me actually go ahead and do this as the kickoff of the animation. Kickoff animation. I'm going to actually have a full-fledged animation area right here, though. So we're going to have a whole section here dedicated to the animation. Yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Perfect. All right. We're going to go ahead and put the clone command right in here. And right after that, what we've got to have this guy do is basically fill this area with air. Now the reasoning behind that is basically it's going to disable your ability to purchase and select mobs during this time. The reason that I need that to be the case is so that way I put this. Yeah, so that's going to mess with basically the state of the armor stand right here, because we're going to change the state of this armor stand to something like -100. We might have to change the display over here too. We can work that out in a little while. right, so that's going to happen. Then I want basically there to be a stone block set over here. Right here. Stone, so that's going to be the command right here. I'm going to go ahead and plop that in this command block. It's going to be a typical impulse. Just like so. And of course, we're going to come over here. We're going to plop you down, and this is going to be redstone block. Oh, right here. Yoink. Just like so. Perfect. And that's going to set off the animation. Now, I need to figure out the delay on this. It seems as though, okay, so the delay is okay, we're actually going to go through here and do it one repeater at a time. So that's 4 ticks times, that's what, 4 ticks times 4, which is 16, plus 3 brings us up to 19, 22, 25, 28, 31, 32. So 32 ticks. We are actually going to go through here and one at a time do every single repeater, because I want to have a lot of, because I want this animation to be quite fluid if possible, which is completely fine, you know. We're probably going to also want a repeating area right here, which is cool. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. That's quite a bit right here. It's actually used up most of our space. However, I do think this will be useful for the animation because we can just determine at what step we want to do each portion of this. So, okay, just like so. Go through here. Yoink. Looks good. We're going to want to set this up to where we're going to clone. So we need to basically go back to this command, and we need to set up the clone to... All right, 1 second here. Yeah, so the clone command. We need new coordinates. We need this coordinate, and then we need this coordinate right here. Perfect. So then it's going to clone those blocks back. That's going to be one of the last things that happens in the animation. So that'll be our reset right here. Now, before I do anything else, I want to test to see if this works. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and buy level 1 Vex. Yep, so you see the area right there disappears, and then, of course, the signs go right back. The other thing I want to do is change the state of the armor stand. That's an important thing. So scoreboard players set at E type equals armor stand, name equals display, tag equals display. State, I'm going to go -100. And what this will do is it'll basically make it so that there shouldn't be any display here if we run one of these command processes, I believe. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the, where is it? Spread players command right here. Where is it? Because basically what's happening is we're trying to make it so that way the displayed mobs disappear, so that way we can have an animation right there. Where is the spread players command? I'm having trouble finding this. This should be fairly simple. Let's see here. All right, 1 second. Set block. Scoreboard players add state 1. Scoreboard players set. Spread players right here. This is the spread players command. Perfect. So let's go ahead and actually what we're going to do here is we're going to change the all that right there. And last but not least, what we've got to do is right here before everything ends, we have got to set the state score to... Oh, wait a second here. This shouldn't be set, it should be add. Scoreboard players remove, sorry, remove. Scoreboard players remove. Now, it's going to scoreboard players. Oh. The same command is down here, right? Yeah, once again, I apologize if I'm a little bit slow today. This is going to add 99. And then it's going to run this function right here. Set block, yoink, 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 redstone block. Alrighty, perfect. Let's go ahead and see how this looks. These guys should disappear now. Yep, as you could see, that worked out just fine. And now for some reason these guys aren't being displayed properly. No idea why. So the Vex is right there. Why isn't he showing up? Did I really break this? Why? What's the state? Is his state still negative? It shouldn't be negative. Yeah, scoreboard players set at E, tag equals display, name equals display. State 5. Let's go ahead. There we go. That might have just been an issue with the first time. Let's go ahead and see if that's still the case. Okay, yeah, that's good. There we go. So as we can see, when we go ahead and purchase it, these guys disappear, and then it goes right back to the exact same person that it was last time. And you see here, oh, I thought this was going to disappear. But yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, the display is actually messed up. You see the sidebar right here? This display is all messed up. That is weird. I don't know what that is about. Let's go ahead and clear my inventory here quick. Yeah, that's weird. My apologies. Okay. Why is that? Oh. I think this guy's in the wrong... This guy might be in the wrong position. Yeah, okay. It's that this guy's in the wrong position. Because I changed the state without actually... Yeah, okay. I know what's wrong here. So this guy's at 0, so this armor stand over here should be right here. I'm trying to remember the name of this armor stand. Let's go ahead, data get at e limit equals 1, sort equals nearest, type equals armor stand. It's entity right here. I forgot entity. Doink. All right, let's go ahead and teleport him right here. I need to get his information though. What's his name? Custom name. Selector. Okay, good. Teleport at E. Name equals selector. Tag equals selector. At P. Am I spelling it wrong? Selector. I forgot an E right there. Put selector. There we go. Perfect. Now it should be just fine. Let's go ahead and test it out. Yeah, punch, regen. There we go. Let's go ahead and purchase this guy just to see if everything's good. No. It's not good. The reason that it's not good is basically this guy gets teleported 1 over each time, despite the fact that he's not supposed to. So what we're going to do is we're going to execute at. And we're going to TP, run, TP, and teleport the same armor stand. Except we're going to teleport him in this direction. He's going to be -1Z. All right. Let's go ahead and place that command right here. That's such a weird bug. I mean, that makes sense that that happens, but that's kind of strange. All right, so let's go ahead and summon a new guy. Should stay baby. Right, or is it going to be knockback resistance? It's knockback resistance right now. So right now it's working just fine. Let's go ahead and purchase one. It should stay knockback resistance. All right, let's go ahead. Flame percent. Let's go ahead and purchase him. Good. So that's perfect. That's the way it's supposed to be. All right. Now that's set up properly, let's go ahead and fix the display right here. Basically, we need all of these guys to have their data merged as nothing in particular. Okay. We need to set their name to nothing in particular. Okay, good. So this is going to be the naming of the sidebar right here. Excuse me. This should be an impulse. Needs redstone. We're going to go ahead and put this as the naming, because this is going to be a lot of commands. We're going to go ahead and make this stat 1. And we're just going to go up here. Stat 2. 3. We just do this for every single one. 4. 5. So on and so forth. 6. 7. 9, 10. I believe we have 12, so we go up to 12. Perfect. Now what we've got to do is we've actually got to set some of their names back, because you see if we do this, it disappears. It's just, that's good. That's how it's supposed to be. But when this guy appears, the speed, health, and damage aren't being displayed anymore. So So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Name display. All right, so it's going to be impulse needs redstone. It's going to be stat 1. This guy's going to be speed aqua. Up next, we're going to change the name of 3 to health. And that is going to be green. Then we're going to have red as damage. Just like so. Wait, did I put this in the right spot? Not sure if I put this in the right spot. Yeah, this is supposed to be color. Let's go ahead, plop you right there. Or, sorry, color. That's like so. Okay, but this should be good. So let's go ahead and test it out. See real quick. Yeah, this is the boring part. We're not really getting anywhere right now, but it's of course necessary. There we go. Another issue is that we don't teleport them down. So right here is going to spread the players, and then it's supposed to teleport them down. That's something we didn't do. So let's go ahead and put that in there. That way they're no longer going to be on fire. Because the reason that they become on fire is basically because they don't get teleported down. So yeah, if we do this now, they shouldn't be on fire anymore. There we go. Perfect. Fantastic. It's all working just fine. It looks like the damage isn't working though. Let's go ahead and see this. Text damage, color equals. Stat 8. This should be stat 5. Whoops. Makes sense. Yoink. And once it comes up, yep, there we go. Damage is working properly now. Very good. Of course, if we just go ahead and switch through this, everything's working just fine, as it should be. Next step. Next step is going to be doing the various sound effects. Now, scoreboard, objective, set display, sidebar, gold. Scoreboard, players set at P, gold, 1. That shouldn't happen. Oh, never mind. Okay, set gold, gold 1. Gold, gold 1. Yeah. So I already have the, you don't have enough gold to purchase. I can't believe I misspelled purchase here. You see, this is the sort of stuff we're working on today. We're making everything look good to purchase that. I didn't even see that spelling error last time. All right, so we've got that figured out. Up next, score. Yeah, so I guess we can go ahead and set gold back to some obscene number. Okay. Actually, here's the problem. We actually don't want to do all of this immediately after. We need more delay on this. Reason being is that we want there to be, how do I put this? We want there to be a little bit delay. So the way I want to do the animation here is basically I want there to be a spawn egg that swivels around into a dispenser, and then the dispenser activates to release the mob. And of course you'll be able to see the rarity and whatnot just by looking at the mob, because basically they're wearing various gear. And well, I probably should show you guys how the rarity works. And then I want there to be a little bit of a delay. So let's say like a 2-3 second delay. So we need to move all of this. Probably. Yeah, let me go ahead and put egg given here. All right, and then we want some delay. All right, I have a couple of seconds. There we go. That should be good enough. If not, you know, it's not the end of the world. We can fix that. The other thing I would like is we need there to be some sort of repeating command block over here for the various commands we want throughout this. So we're going to go ahead and set block yoink 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 redstone block, just like so. Whoops, this should be above like so. And I want to deactivate that probably after everything's done. So right here. All right, so let's imagine the animation now. Purchase the mob. You know, you have your little animation, and yoink, and I'll show you the mob. That's way too much of a delay. That needs to be way shorter. Let's go ahead and yoink, 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 yoink. Because let's say you're purchasing a lot of mobs at once. That's a little bit better. Maybe like a tiny bit shorter would be good. It would be nice if players could modify that setting too, but that's a little bit more complicated. Actually, I'm going to add that delay back. All right. I mean, it's not a big deal. Okay. Let's go ahead and begin working on the sounds for this, because the sounds are the main thing that I want. Play sound, Minecraft, what is it, random? Yeah, level up. I believe the pitch should be, what, 0.1? Yeah, I want that to be the sound that's played when the egg is given. Right here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Going to execute at e name equals display, tag equals display. Let me go ahead and play that sound. Yoink. And I'm not sure about, so I want the sound to be, you see, when I used to play on the Hypixel network, when you opened, I believe it was it Sky Wars? Yeah, Sky Wars. Sky Wars would have this really cool sound whenever you would purchase something. Maybe it wasn't Sky Wars, but it would be like da 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 do. Actually, I want to change that. I want it to be dependent on the rarity of the mob. Let's just keep it like that for now. But I do want it to be, I do want different rarities to have a different sound. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and add in some more sounds. I believe it's a note block sound. So let's go ahead and search for the note block sounds. Block.note block. Let's just go dot bass. I doubt this is it. Oh, whoops. That's not it at all. It's not playing, I don't think. Let's just search through all of these, because there's a lot of interesting interesting sounds. There's been a lot of them added. Chime is interesting. I don't think we could make it work with chime though. Got flute, guitar. What's that called? Didgeringadil? That's interesting. Flute, guitar. Nah, flute would not work. Alright, what do we have? We have harp, hat, snare, harp. That's the one that's the one I'm recognizing. I think it's harp that what was used. So it would go. Let's go ahead and steal this real quick. Let's go ahead. Yoink. So I believe it's actually 0.5. That's the minimum. So let's go ahead and change it to. So I want it to be. Yeah, you see, I don't understand anything about music. I apologize if I'm looking very pathetic right now. I want it to go like so, perhaps. Let's see how that sounds. And if that would be. You could probably make it more compact even. That's way too fast. And I feel like this is too, the pitch is too high right here. Let's go ahead and change it down to 9. And let's separate these out a bit more. I wish there was like 1 tick delay on it in terms of actual game tick, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and let's just see what this would sound like overall if we continued this trend. Right, because it is 4, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how that sounds. I think there should be like a little bit of a delay before the big reveal. So let's go ahead and remove this. It's okay. I don't think it's the best sounding thing in the world. It's not terrible either. It's better than not having any sound at all. Okay, now yeah, let's work on the animation. So what we've got to do is execute at the display. Execute at e tag equals display name equals display run. All right, now we're going to go ahead and set block. Where is the set block command? Let's go ahead, tilde, tilde, -1, tilde. It's going to be a dispenser. And on slot 0, I want there to be a spawn egg. All right, perfect. go back to Minecraft. Just like so. And we need to change that to glowstone once the process is complete. Or right here. Glowstone. There we go. So now we're going to see below it change to a dispenser. Ooh, it should be facing upwards. Yeah, it needs to be facing upwards. Let's go ahead. Where is it? Facing up. There we go. Let's go ahead and change the command, because we're basically going to want this to spawn a mob. Oops. There we go. Perfect. So now it should be a dispenser facing upwards. Sweet. Yeah, okay, so far it's looking pretty good. The next thing we need to do is change the data of the how do I put this? We need to change the data of the spawn egg in the dispenser to be... All right, let's go here. Let me see. Set block, yoink, yoink. Dispenser. Let's go ahead and put a spawn egg in there. Data get block, yoink, yoink, yoink. Let's see here. Items dot. Oh, this would be items 0. Dot tag, I'd say. Dot tag. That'll contain all the information about the entity. All right. Perfect. All right, and this is... Oh, great. All right, perfect. So we can go ahead and data merge these two. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that quick. It's going to be right here. Let's go ahead. Where's the data get block? So it'll actually be data modify block. Set from entity. Let's go ahead, plop this in right here, just like so. And now theoretically, when we do this, let's go ahead and change this to that did not work properly. So I think there's more information that we need to transfer. I think it's just item, just not item, not dot tag. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I think tag is just the information about the entity itself, but not necessarily the spawning type. There we go, that worked properly. All right, so up next, what we've got to do is we have got to spawn that entity. So we're going to go ahead and set block. Ooh, great. We need another delay here. Okay. All right. Set block tilde, tilde, tilde. Actually, tilde -2. Redstone block. And then we're going to set that to stone. All right, perfect. Now what should happen is that it should summon that mob. Okay, so a couple of issues there. First of all, that mob needs to be facing the proper direction. And second of all, it needs to die after it's complete. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some data modify right here. Or some data merge right here. So it really doesn't matter the type, but we're going to go ahead and put the type there for now. We're going to go ahead and make it tag equals temp. And it's going to be silent. Where's the silent tag? Silent one be. Radius, min radius, sorry, max radius equals 1. All right, perfect. Now my question is, how long does this entity exist for? So does it exist right here? Equals 1, sort equals nearest, type is not armor stand. All right, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and execute at e name equals display tag equals display. Now this whatever is spawned here should be silent, and nope, it's not silent. All right. Probably because we need to add a little bit of delay onto here, which is fine. I understand that needs to be the case sometimes. So let's go ahead and try this out. Try this on for size. If it's that short of a delay, does it work? Nope. I believe it's 2-tick delay for the dispenser to activate. Let's go ahead and try that again. There we go. Then let's go ahead and plop this down right here and see if it works. I'm not hearing him anymore. Let's go ahead and TP at E tag equals temp at P. Good. So he did get the tag added to him, actually. That's what we needed. And then the other thing it's going to do is TP at E tag equals temp to at E tag equals display name equals display. That way they're limit equals 1. That way they're going to be facing the armor stand, and then at the very end here, oops, we're going to teleport them down 1,000 blocks. Oh wait, they basically die. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. What on earth? Why was that a command block? Makes no sense. There we go. Well, that worked. Wait, no, that didn't work. Why is it summoning a zombie pigman each time? They shouldn't be summoning a zombie pigman. Why is it summoning these weird mobs? Yeah, because that time it summoned a creeper. And it gave me a zombie. Yeah, well, let me double check this. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the head. Clear. Let's go ahead and summon a spider. I should get a spider. Okay, so I'm getting a spider just fine. So that's not the problem. The problem is the data modification over here. So where's the data merge? Ah, I see what the problem is. This needs to happen earlier. Reason being is that impulse needs redstone. Yeah, so we need to remove this one right here and hope this works. I doubt it will, but if it does, then that's good. Basically, ooh, yeah. So long as there's nothing important here, we can get away with it. Alright, so yeah, it looks like all of this is display, and therefore we don't have to worry about it. They'll still have all the proper equipment. So now it should be a spider. I don't get why they're taking suffocation damage. I want to get like a rare skeleton though. Oh, I can see the armor on them. Oh, there we go. He sees his bow is enchanted. But yeah, let's go ahead and change the probabilities to give us a high. Let's just give it a 100% chance for them to be mythical. So this skeleton should wear full armor. Never mind, he's not. Why is that? What on earth? Why did he not spawn properly? Oh, great. So basically the way I have the... Yeah, what on earth? The whole rarity system's not working right now. Because essentially what happens is that this dispenser, this dropper gets cloned over here. Alright, 1 second here. Let's go ahead, set block, yoink, yoink, yoink. Redstone block. Oh, for some reason this is powered on. This is... Okay. There we go. Now it's working. There we go. Yeah, so basically depending on their... Okay, that's good. I was worried for a second there. Very worried. But now we can change the probabilities of this. Let's go ahead and make some rares and epics and see how they look. I added particles for those guys too. So as you can see, the mythical skeleton has some red particles. That guy looks like he's common. Yeah, so that guy's epic, which is pretty cool. That's neat. Let's go ahead and summon one more. Another epic. Okay. Neat. They look cool. I like it. Let's make sure they were different in terms of stats. Okay, yeah, they were. All right, so let's go ahead and change the probability again. So this is neat. If I want to change the probability of getting rare entities, I can do that fairly simply, which is quite nice. All right, so we've got it set up to summon the mob of interest. I kind of want to set it up so that way, depending on the rarity, it plays a different sound. And I'm trying to remember what tag that is. So let's go ahead and summon a mythical right here. Data get entity at E, limit equals 1, type equals skeleton, sort equals nearest. I believe, is it just rarity? No, it's not. Let's see here. Is it rarity? Okay. Do I even have that tag on this guy? Oh. Isn't it a score? Scoreboard objective set display sidebar rarity. Yeah, it's a score. Okay. So what we can do here is basically if the rarity of that entity is up to 1, we play this sound and so on and so forth. Okay, where's the sound here? So instead of, so right here, execute at E tag equals display, execute run, execute at E equals 1, sort equals nearest, type is not armor stand, distance is no more than 1 block, and then scores equal rarity equals 0. It's going to play that sound. So we're going to need several different sounds for the different rarities. I know that I want the dragon sound to be for some of the rarest mobs. Let's say, actually, it's a rarity up to 1. Ooh, we need to change where this sound happens, too. Impulse, always active. Because basically, I think it would be fine to have it here, actually. Let's go ahead and see if this works. If it works, that would be perfect. It's not even summoning the entity. That's weird. Oh, that's why. It needs redstone. All right, now it should work. Okay, it didn't work at all. Okay. I know why that is. This is just a little bit annoying. We need to add... Oh, we need another repeater here, technically. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, add one of these. Block right here. And we're going to go ahead and increase the delay right there. They're going to be the sounds. Go ahead and make that chain. Let's go ahead and change it to a different sound too. Let's go ahead and play some sounds. Entity dot dragon Ender Dragon. Dot growl. Ooh, man, that's good. I want that to be the mythical sound, I think, if possible. Let's go ahead and plop that in here. So that would be 4, just like so. We should just get some regular old sounds here. Let's go ahead and just make sure that's working. The sounds still aren't working for some reason. Let's just double check the command here. Gonna execute at E, tag equals display, name equals display. Execute at E, limit equals 1, sort equals nearest, not armor stand, distance up to 1, scores, rarity up to 1, and it's gonna go ahead and play that sound. So why is it not working? That's my question. Actually, go ahead and snag this command just to see if it's the command or the timing of it. Yeah, I think it's just the timing of it. We need to change the timing on it. Oh, it might be because the rarity isn't updated every tick, is it? Yeah, rarity isn't updated every single tick. That's a bummer. Okay, that's annoying. So we need to probably figure this out in a different method. Oof. Oh wait, no, I know what we can do. We can... Here's how we can do this. Yeah, it is kind of a sneaky method that I wouldn't recommend us do at home, but we can do it. Scoreboard, players set at E, name equals Bob, 1 hertz, 9. That's going to basically reset his clock. That way those command blocks will activate. All right, we might still need some more delay. The time on this is... Let's see here. 1 hertz equals 10. If we change his score to 1 hertz... Oh, at E. It should be not to E. Now we're going to have a weird thing on the display up there. There we go. Now it's working just fine. That's the way I want it to go. Okay, that's good. Let's get some other sounds. I want some wither sounds now. Let's go ahead back up to some play sounds. Dot wither. Dot spawn maybe? Spawn is a bit dramatic. Not hurt. Ambient. Ambient's kind of good. I think spawn might be good for epic. Let's try that. Oh, I'm trying to think here too. If we have, well, wait, we have legendary. Oh, we have legendary, epic, and oh man, I keep forgetting we have legendary. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy this command. We're gonna go entity.wither.spawn. Gonna go ahead and do rarity 3. And then we need something for epic. Let's go ahead and just change the probability up here. should be very likely to get some of these higher rarities. I can't believe we got common. We're still getting commons? What on earth? Is it broken again or something? No, we just must be really unlucky. No, like seriously, this is not probable. That is weird. We should be getting like mythics and whatnot. Oh, I know why. I'm an idiot. I know why. That's okay. It's because if there's more than one sword, the redstone signal isn't properly activated. There we go. Mythical. That sounds good. Now we need another thing for... Yeah, epic. Let's go ahead and increase the rarity. That way we can get some other things. I doubt we'll get legendary. Legendary is kind of hard to get. Oh, somehow we got a mythic from that. That's rare. Common. I want some other rarities. I'm gonna get a legendary. All right, what we're gonna try to do is okay. So we're gonna try to find a sound for epic. Just go ahead and think for a second. What are some other epic sounds? No, that's not good. Okay, let's see. We need another entity that's pretty powerful in the game. Ooh, maybe Iron Golem. Oh, what's repair? Anyways, I think death maybe. That's kind of interesting. That might work in the end. Let's go for some other command. Let's go for some other sounds. There's some other crazy mobs in the game that we can, or some other crazy sounds in the game. Oh, isn't there like a... Just like scrolling through some of these. Wait, Ender Eye Death? There's literally a sound for this? I didn't even know there was a sound for that in the game. That's interesting. Anyways, let's go back down. Evoker. Oh, maybe the Guardian sound, the Elder Guardian. Not flop. The what's the sound he makes when he curse? Yeah, curse. Why is it all the same? I think I broke it. Oh, wait, whoops. I kind of like that one. But I don't think it's Yeah, I think that would be powerful enough, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Elder Guardian Curse. Oh, whoops. Doink. That should be 0.5. Entity dot Elder Guardian Curse. Let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, and let's go down to rarity 2. Let's try to get some rare mobs. Nope. This one's not that rare. Wow, we're getting so many comments. It's actually kind of impressive. Every 4 we should get, oh yeah, that's good. Wait, can't we teleport the mob facing the player? Let me see here. Facing. Let me see here. Execute at a tag equals temp. Run TP a tag equals temp. Equals 1. Sort equals nearest. So tilde facing P. Facing entity at P. I think that works. So that way it'll just face the player, which would be pretty neat. That's actually kind of neat. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. It was a legendary. So if we're over here, it would face us over here. It's kind of neat. Actually, what would be cool is if we had them following the player. Let me grab that command here. Where was that one for? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. And where is that block? Yeah, right here. Let's go ahead, repeat, needs redstone. Let's see how this looks. This might look really bad. It might look really good. We'll see. Yeah, so now he just follows the player entirely, which is kind of neat. Yeah, that's actually way better. I like that. We're going to go ahead and stick with that. And instead of this one, we're just going to remove this. Click done. It's going to be a blank command block now. Let's grab some spiders or something like that. Oh, I wonder how the evoker will look because it's being spawned out of the dispenser. Yep. We actually probably should do that. So if they spawn an evoker, let me see here. Yeah. So TP at E tag equals temp. Type equals evoker. Wait, what are they called? No, they're not called. Are they? They're vex. Yoink. I believe there's 0.7 blocks up. I'm trying to remember though. Let's go back to the evoker. That didn't work. Oh, because it teleported over here. We're going to need to do an execute at. Yeah, I really don't like that it's so the way teleportation used to work is that would be relative to the entity if you did it through a command block. But now the command block will teleport the entity to the destination of the command block, which is kind of annoying. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, perfect. I want to go to the spiders and whatnot because earlier it seemed as though were suffocating. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we put an invulnerable tag on these guys, if that will help. Or if they'll still take damage. let's see here. Where's the, yeah. Invulnerable 1B. I think that's the right tag. If not, we'll look it up here quick. Oh, that works. Perfect. That's wonderful. There we go. That's cool. Got a legendary spider there. Get extra health, damage reduction, and speed. Now, one of the things that I have to work out for this is... Okay, so one of the things that I'm not sure of is the extra damage for skeletons and whatnot. Because the way damage typically works is it adds to the attack damage, but it doesn't add to bow damage and whatnot. And so, what I've done for the skeletons, I probably should show you guys eventually, is basically they become a melee mob if they have that special, if they have X% damage when they come too close to another mob. So basically it'll allow them to more easily defend themselves, I guess. And it'll also give them the extra damage that's promised. I'm not sure if that's a good idea though. And it doesn't work with illusioners. So illusioners, that effect is technically useless, which is kind of annoying. I don't like that. All right, let's go ahead and clear our inventory quick. Go ahead and put this on and change the rarity counter again. Should be good. Let's go ahead and just see if there's any other problems with the spawning. Looks good to me. Illusioner. I was able to figure out, by the way, how to change the entity that gets spawned out of the spawn egg. So this actually is a drowned spawn egg, but it spawns an illusioner, which is pretty neat. Or illusionist? I don't even know. The names are weird. Okay, so far, work's been pretty good. I need to do a few more things, though. We need to make a firework that appears right here. Let's go ahead and generate that. Summon a firework. Let's go ahead and do that. Firework rocket. Okay. Life. Trying to remember which one this is. Number of lifetime is the number of ticks before the firework explodes, so 0. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and make this guy star-shaped, I think. They give him some flicker. I really don't want a tail, though. I think red would just be good. Maybe fade into yellow. Let's see what this looks like. I don't like that. Maybe it's the flicker. Let's try this. I think the flicker is fine. It's the fade color. It's not that great. It's red. Let's just make it orange. See if that looks good. Yeah, let's try that. Burst might be another good idea. We're going to try that a bit too. Let's go ahead, execute at E, tag equals display, name equals display, run. Go ahead and summon the firework. Yoink. See how this looks. I don't know, because the firework's kind of interesting. But it does, yeah, I don't think we should use the firework. Because we already have the sounds. So it already looks pretty good. We might do it, yeah, we might look into it more, but for now we're just not going to have that. Yeah, and so far it's looking pretty good. It feels good when you get A rare mob. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so up next, what we've got to do is add a little bit of an animation here. What I want is basically I want a spawn egg that's swiveling around in a circle and going into the what's it called? I can't even use words right now. The dispenser. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can summon that. Let's go ahead and see if we can summon an armor stand. Let's go ahead and give him a tag of egg. All right. What else do we need? Okay, so he's going to be invisible. Going to have no gravity. If I can find that. Where is it? Gravity, gravity. Persistence, no gravity, there we go. True. And on his head, we're going to want to go ahead and put a spawn egg. Spawn bat. Spawn zombie. Zombie horse. Alright, there we go. Let's see if this looks like anything or if it's not going to. Good, it does look like that. Okay, that's what I wanted. Alright. So that should be good. I'm going to go ahead and kill at e tag equals egg. Just like so. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and summon that at Mr. Armor Stand over here. Execute at e tag equals display. Name equals display. Run. Yoink. It's going to summon that guy. Alright. And we're going to want to kill him once the animation's over. Kill at e tag equals egg. Alright, perfect. Now, ooh, I might want to summon this guy up a little bit. So, we need to do a few things here. We're going to need a data merge this fella. We're going to data modify entity at e tag equals egg. Limit equals 1. And then I need to get the tag for the egg, basically. So let's go ahead and summon them. Data get entity at e tag equals egg, limit equals 1. All right, let's go ahead and see here. I believe we need to get his armor items. Yeah, armor items. Armor items. Dot, sorry, 4, right? Correct? 3. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab that. Yoink. And we're going to use the same data merging information from earlier. Yep. Just like so. Set from entity yoink. Let's go ahead and try this out. Yeah, you can see the egg up there. Looks like it didn't work though. Oh, probably because yeah, never mind, I know it didn't work. Never mind. First thing I'm gonna do is change the summoning coordinates. Just summon it 0.5 blocks up. And yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Let's go ahead and do this again. For some reason, it's zombie spawn egg, not this guy's egg. So we need to fix that. let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and plop this guy down. Why? I really need to know why this command is not working. So let's go ahead and toy around with it a little bit. Let's go ahead and yoink. Yoink. For some reason it works now. Makes no sense. Maybe it needs delay on it. Be my only guess. Let's try that. It's not going to work the first time because it needs to actually kill the guy over there. Yeah, let's try it this time. All right, let's go. Nope. For some reason, it simply doesn't want to work. Oh, also it's okay. I know why. One problem right here. Need to fix this egg. Remove that. But yeah, why isn't this working? It works when we do it manually. That's just so confusing to me. Let's actually take it and during the animation, do this a couple of times. Yeah, it simply won't let us for some reason. Nothing changes. Specified properties already have these values. That's not true at all. What if we changed it to, instead of having, Yeah, this is what I don't get. So if we summon an armor stand, you know, it's going to be command block because that's funny. Yeah, for some reason it works with armor stands manually summoned, but not this guy. Oh, maybe it needs to be type equals armor stand. Oh, yes, because the egg also has a tag of egg. So it's modifying that. Oh, and welcome the bat of bats 1220. Hello. Yeah, sorry. I've been trying to. Yeah, okay, that's the I think that's the problem. Let's go ahead and for some reason it didn't look like it was modified. There we go. Now it's modifying it. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Yeah, we're currently doing some map making right here. Yeah, because it worked once there, but for some reason it didn't work the second time. Okay, now it's Vex. Yeah. I'm willing to bet that this will work if we do it on the same tick as well. Let's go ahead and do that quick. That way we can make our life a little bit nicer. And let's go change it to a creeper spawn egg. There we go. Wonderful. That's exactly what I want. All right. Next up, I do want this thing to be the egg to be a little bit lower. Let me see here. Actually, what we're going to do is first we're going to teleport this armor stand facing... what are you trying to make? Currently, we're working on the animation for the purchasing. So basically, you can choose a mob and a level of a spawn egg and the level of the spawn egg. And it'll have different stats. And basically, I want this egg to swivel down into the dispenser before it dispenses the mob. All right, perfect. Now... we need to basically make that egg face the player at first, or at least face forwards. We're going to execute at the display armor stand. At e tag equals display, name equals display. run TP at E, tag equals egg, type equals armor stand, to at E, tag, sorry. Yeah. At E, tag equals display name equals display limit equals 1. There we go, perfect. And so now we should see this egg. Yeah, the egg looks like it's right there. Perfect. And actually it looks kind of cool because the egg, for some reason when the armor stand's killed, yeah, I don't know, whatever. All right, we're going to, up next, make this guy swivel down. One of the things we need him to do is rotate a little bit every second. So let's go ahead and put a chain command block right here. We're going to execute at E tag equals egg, type equals armor stand, run. Go ahead, copy this. TP itself equals 1, sort equals nearest. Tilde, 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 5, tilde. Let's go ahead and see how the rotation is on this. That is not fast enough. It needs to be much faster. Let's go ahead and change that to 11. It's more than double. Yeah, it actually sort of is, to be honest. Basically, we have a whole arena over here. Let me show you what we've got set up. This is a whole prototype. The way it's going to work is that basically the enemy will have a team, an assortment of mobs, and then you're going to have a team right here, up to 9 mobs. But I think that for certain battles, I'll limit it. Say you can only have a certain number of mobs. And then they spawn in, they attack each other, and so on and so forth. So in this case, I was testing out the balance between zombies and creepers, because creepers are... I feel like creepers are a little bit overpowered in this. I was a level 4 creeper versus a level 10 zombie, by the way. But as you can see, their stats are way different depending on the level, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, did we see the rotation of the egg yet? Let's go ahead. That's way better. Perfect. And now I need to teleport it down every so often, too. So it's going to be negative 0.1. That might be way too much. Yeah, no, that's way too much. Because that's over a block a second. Or sorry, that's way over a block a second. 0.3. Let's see if that works. No, that's too much. Let's go ahead. 0.5. Or sorry, not enough. That's what I meant. And I've been doing pretty much all of the development for this map on stream. So that way, if you want to... if any developers in the future want to see this, want to make a similar map, or see how I make maps, really, you have that opportunity. All right, I think we need to make it a little bit higher, as in the amount. Not too much. Not too much. Let's go 10% more. The Bat of Bats says, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in Minecraft. Thank you. I've been putting a lot of effort into it. I'm glad you... Oh, sweet. We got an epic. Yeah, I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a blast making it, so... And yeah, you can see there's different rarities. This guy's epic, which means that he has two modifiers. In this case, he has plus 20% damage and 20% health. And over here, you can see the chances. We can modify the chances, actually. It's really simple. But for now, these are the chances I have. So basically, there's a 33% chance that you get any rarity besides common. And epic is 6%. So that's pretty cool. And if we spawn this guy in, he should have particles, which is pretty neat. Yoink. Goodbye. All right, let's just do this animation a few more times. What do you think of this animation, by the way? Is it good? Could it be improved? I think we need more particles for when the mob is spawned. Wow, we're getting lots of rare mobs here. Yeah, maybe some more smoke particles when the mob is spawned. Let's actually get a different spawn egg too. That way it contrasts a little bit more. Oh, rare, sweet. I like the particles for rare mobs. Like, they're kind of neat. I was thinking about using fireworks. Maybe we should try using fireworks one more time and you go with a burst. And maybe even remove this right here. I don't know why we have that right there. But that way we have some extra space for the firework particles. What was I going to do? I would need to increase this just a tiny bit more. That should be good. Yeah, let's try the fireworks up next. Yeah, that's way better. All right, good. Let's go ahead and get the firework command back up and running. Going to do burst. Yoink. That's actually really big. Is there another type? Because I know there's some creeper state star. How big is small ball? Because I need a really small fireball or firework. All right, let's go ahead and get burst. All we need is it to look good. We can always remove the sounds if we need to. Let's go ahead and add it in right here. Execute at e tag equals display, name equals display. Run. Let's go ahead and summon the firework. My only concern with this is that the particles of the mob, there should be a burst of particles when it goes in the dispenser. That might be a good idea. What particle should it be? Should it be like smoke? Should we just move the firework to when it goes into the dispenser? I need to figure out the timing on when that is too. Burst of particles when it goes in the dispenser. Yeah, should it be like a firework? Should it be some smoke? Yeah, let me figure out the timing on that too. Yeah, when does it go in? 1 second here. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Well, first of all, in order to determine it, we could probably see what note it's on. It's right after the final note that it goes all the way in. Or right at. Smoke, okay. All right, let's remove the firework temporarily. Okay. Yoink. Yoink. Let's go ahead and make a burst. Let's go ahead and make some smoke particles here. So I'm going to go ahead and put on a smaller mob. And we're going to generate the command. All right, execute at e tag equals display, name equals display. Run particle smoke tilde 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 delta tilde tilde tilde, or is this delta? This is, wait, that's speed. Let's go 1, count 10. Force. I'm not seeing the particles. There we go. Yeah, that's way too much. Let's go ahead 0.2. Let's go with like 50. Yeah, that's looking good. Maybe 40. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, let's go ahead and plop that in here and see how it looks during the animation. Yoink, yoink. Just like so. All right. How do you think it looks? I think maybe there should be a little less velocity. Like, even though it is already pretty small in terms of velocity. Yeah, what is that? How does that look? Should we add the firework, by the way? That's what I'm wondering. Let's see the firework. Let's add the firework in and do some stop sound. All right. Stop sound at all. Yoink. Entity.firework rocket.blast. And then dot twinkle. Bigger smoke? Bigger smoke, you think? Let me first check out to see how this firework looks, and then we will work back on the smoke a little bit more. Okay, for some reason that the stop sound didn't help. Maybe we need to put that on the repeat command block over here. Yeah, I bet that's what we need to do. Just like so. And let's go ahead and add, let's just double the amount of smoke then. Or do you need, we need, or a large smoke, maybe? Because there's bigger smoke. I don't know if I like the firework. Let's go ahead and put needs redstone on this. So that way it won't spawn the firework unless we want it to. Yeah, it looks kind of good. Should we have any particles? Because I feel like we should have some particles when the mob spawns. I'm just not sure what. And maybe even have the smoke particles a little bit sooner. See if the timing on this is a bit better. Yeah, it's better. There we go. Alright, what are you thinking? Let's see if we can get some rarer mobs to see how it looks. Because I know that those have particles when they spawn. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Or actually, I should probably get a... Let's go ahead and summon some zombies or skeletons. Do you have slimes? No. Slimes don't, slimes aren't, the hostility of slimes doesn't work the same as these mobs. All these mobs will attack each of the other mobs if provoked by them. However, for some reason, slimes don't attack each other or other mobs. They're kind of weird. There we go. So, what I'm wondering is, what if we move this to right here? So that way the smoke... Alright, you give me your opinion on this. Should the smoke be when the egg goes in, or when the mob is spawned? What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to leave it right here for now. But let me know what you think. All right. So let's go ahead and change the rarity probability once again. And I think that this animation is pretty much done at this point. Try to remember what I want to do next. Okay, that's kind of cool. Up next, oh, I wanted to work on the selling. Yeah, so up next I wanted to work on the selling. When the egg goes in. Okay, cool. Scoreboard objectives, set displays. Oh yeah, what's the stats on this? So, selling. Data merge block. Score. Held gold. Scoreboard, objective, set display, sidebar gold. So yeah, this is held will determine the amount of gold that it's worth. Okay. So let me know what you think about this. I think this animation is pretty good. It turned out pretty much exactly how I wanted it to. It looked a little bit different than I thought it would, but that's okay. All right, so selling. Obviously, I need to remove this. We need to basically scoreboard. Players add gold. Ooh. Scoreboard. Sorry, we need to do scoreboard players operation. Gold. Plus equals held gold. All right, so if we go ahead and check this out, whenever we click on the sign, it should add 3 to our gold. Good. Up next, what we got to do is we basically got to clear the we got to use replace item. Execute at e tag equals display, name equals display. Run replace item. Entity at p. Ooh. Is there a held item? I don't think that there's a held item. Oh, weapon. Let's go ahead and replace it with air. See if this works. There we go, that works. So let's go ahead and get some of these. Let's go ahead and get some more gold. Perfect. So it's working properly. Next, we need to... Do you have... When the egg goes in, one of the mobs should be a pack of silverfish. I considered adding silverfish in. And I might, actually. Silverfish are kind of a good idea. The reason that I'm not currently using silverfish is that I've got a ton of melee mobs. So let me just show you. I have a whole chest filled with mobs we have. We have, so here we have 3 ranged mobs. We have 2 special mobs, including the Vex and the Creeper. And then we have 6 melee mobs, which is actually a whole lot. And each of these are unique in some way. Silverfish would be unique in that they're really small, but they wouldn't be much different than the cave spider. I guess the difference between silverfish and cave spider would be cave spider can climb walls and poison enemies. Their hitboxes would be the same, though. Almost. The other reason I don't want to use silverfish is because silverfish actually go into blocks. And so if we have any maps with stone, stone bricks, or cobblestone, the silverfish will basically be able to mess up the map. And I don't want that. But that's a good idea, though. I did consider it. But yeah, I think the main reason was simply... Oof, one second here. Was that? All right, let's see here. If... All right, we need to... go ahead and do a cell sound. So execute at e tag equals display, name equals display, run. Go ahead and get play sound set up. Play sound. What would it be? Not the level up. Or is it level up? Entity.player.level up. Ambient at all. I don't think that's the sound I want exactly. I want it to just be like a dink. Any.ex. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. I think that would be good. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and sell a couple of these. Oh, these guys aren't worth anything. That's okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. So the nice thing about this is let's go ahead and do a guy worth 300. Perfect. Another thing I might want, so I just realized, the reason this egg teleports to me is it's teleporting at E whose tag is egg to me. So if I could have the spawn egg right before it teleports be moved up, that would be a good idea. So let's see here. When it summons that guy. Great. All right, let's go ahead and add this in here. Maybe I should add it right here and see if it works. Execute at e tag equals display, name equals display, run, TP at e tag equals egg, type equals armor stand, tilde. See if that works. Not really. I think it needs to happen right here for it to look like the way I want it to look. There we go. Now it's looking good. Okay. So it looks like the egg is basically teleporting to you, which is exactly what I want. Let's go ahead and send one of these. Some powerful mobs, by the way. Perfect. Let's go ahead, summon one of these guys. Yeah, this is looking really good. I like it. And of course we can go ahead and sell these mobs just to make sure. Yeah. So I think the way it works out is that you get, well, what is it, like 50% more mobs if you sell all of them, which is about what I want. I didn't want to make it half price because then you can buy pretty much double mobs. Okay, let's see here. Perfect. I like it. I like it. Now, we've got to actually get into some of the more we got to get into more of the aesthetic stuff in them. Let me see how long. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Oof. I really shouldn't be streaming more than 2 hours. I've got a lot to do today still. So, how long does it take to spawn a mob? Let's see here. Just in terms of seconds. I guess we can go count ticks. I'm trying to just see. Because we had what, 32 right here? So 32 plus another 2, so that's 34, 38. That's going to be 42, 46, 50, 54, 58, 62. No, it's not going to be 62. It's going to be 60. So 60 divided by 10. It takes 6 seconds to basically do this whole process. So if you just go straight through it, in 1 minute you could spawn up to 10 mobs. Which, I don't know. It's alright. Now we've also got to work out a whole lot of other stuff for the map. Maybe not immediately, but for instance, yeah, how much gold you get per battle. It'll probably be a percentage of the value of the opponent's mobs. So if the opponent's mobs are worth 500 gold, then maybe you'd win 100 to a fifth of that. That might be interesting. Then obviously bigger battles would be worth more gold, which I'm not sure is a great idea. So I'll have to think about that a little bit. Then that would make, so basically I want to make this a level-based game. Where there's different levels and it's a whole story thing. And you could technically have grinding levels then. Levels with just where you're up against opponents with 9 plus mobs. And so those are going to be the ones that reward you with the most coins. Or, better idea, you get coins when your opponent's mobs die. Which might be a good idea. So that way you don't always have to win in order to get coins. You just have to kill the mob. And so if your opponent's mob is worth 1,000 gold, and you kill them, you still get 100. Or however much. Yeah, I'll have to think about that a little bit more. Now, I do want to work on the display for the sidebar. The problem is that I don't know the name of the map yet. I don't know what I want to make the name of this map. And so I definitely don't want to make it Ultimate Mob Battles. It's not going to be the permanent name of this map. It's got to have something to do with the story, and I don't know what the story is going to be. I guess you can change the name of the sidebar later on, so we probably should just work on... Okay, yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to work on the display a tiny bit here. And we're just going to set the name to a generic name. Scoreboard, objectives, add, sidebar, dummy, epic map name. Oh, it has to be JSON, doesn't it? Great, I don't know how to do JSON format. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Scoreboard, add, a dummy, sidebar, epic map name. There we go. That's how you do it. Go. Scoreboard, objectives, set display, sidebar, sidebar. All right, now we have got to constantly be updating the sidebar with relevant info. For instance, I'm going to have it display the player's gold. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't know if is there an aesthetics place here? It's an illusioner. Health display, death detect, counters, hostility. Yeah, I don't think we really have anything for aesthetics. Oh yeah, we do, never mind. Let's go ahead and put sidebar right here. Sidebar. All right, so repeat always active. Yep, okay. So basically, scoreboard, players operation. Need to change the color of this. Let's go ahead, go to formatting codes. For gold, it is 6. Let's go back to Minecraft. 6. Gold. Sidebar equals gold, gold. Now, if we go ahead and purchase this, you know, we lose 20 gold. Oh wow, that's lucky. Level 1, so it doesn't have any enchants though. Go ahead and sell the polar bear. Get 6 gold from that. Yeah, now we should have that on the sidebar. Up next, I want to add enemies and teammates. So we're going to have to go... Yeah, okay. Here's what we're going to do. Chain always active. Oh, we need to copy this. Wait, is this set to always active? This should be needs redstone. So here we're going to scoreboard players reset blank sidebar, and we're going to probably do. We need a different color. Let's go ahead and pull up our formatting codes here. We need basically something for the enemies and your mobs. Well, I don't know what you should say. But I do want it to be on the sidebar, basically how many of your team is left and how many of the enemy team is left. Enemy and friendly. I think we're going to go with dark green and green. So that would be 2 and A, similar to how the text is in-game. All right, so let's go ahead to enemy and friendly. Perfect. So up next, what we got to do... Oops, friendly should not be... this one should be what? A. There we go. All right. Add sidebar 1. All right, so execute at E team equals good. Run. Scoreboard players add blah, blah, blah. Wait, did I just remove that on accident? That's I did. Great. Execute at E team equals good. Run. 4 players add. Sorry, one. Let's go ahead and copy that. Go ahead and put to enemy. Bad. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and check this out. If we go ahead and spawn in some mobs, quick. I have no idea how this is going to go. Just go ahead and spawn them in. Yeah, so now you can see how many enemies and friendlies are left. There we go. So it says there's 2 enemies left. I only see 1 though, which is what's confusing me. Ah, there's a Vex way over here. We need to work out stuff with Vexes too. It's something I'll get once I get the dimensions of the map set up properly. Alright. Yoink. Alrighty. Now, okay, yeah, that's good, because then it removes the display from the sidebar. Let's go ahead and remove the Vex from this chest. Add in skeleton. No wither skeleton. Polar bear. Let's go ahead and start this up. Yeah, so it's C5 and 4. It's interesting because despite the fact that friendly fire is basically on, these guys can still hit each other. Alright, we're off. That's cool. Epic map name. Okay, so I don't think we really need much more information on the sidebar besides maybe max level reached. Like level, but which of course we can add later in the map once we figure all that out. That's pretty simple stuff. All right. So today, once again, I apologize for my sickness. We finished the animation over here. Not too complicated. I know it looks like a lot of commands, but it's not too complicated. I want to actually watch it a couple more times before I exit because it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's neat. Yeah, that's cool. That is really cool. I keep getting like really good, really rare skeletons for some reason. It's kind of crazy. But whatever. Now, obviously, it's going to be fun when we actually play the map, and it's going to actually matter, the rarity of our mobs. For now, it's not that big of a deal, though. How did we get another legendary? That's insane. Level 1, 2. That's crazy. That's crazy. We've also got this whole thing up here, too, so that way we have this template. I'm going to actually remove the crazy guy right there from the template. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Maybe some more particles and when the mob gets spawned, but I'm not sure. I do like the little regen particles the illusioner gets. Yeah, because you see he has 1 second of regeneration. Let's go ahead and get a higher level illusionist. Oop, I skipped over him again. Come on. It's easy to skip over the illusionist. Yeah, that looks pretty good. What was it? That guy, he had 1 regeneration? Wait, how? I don't think the regeneration... Wait, before we end this, it doesn't look like the regeneration is working properly. Yeah, the regeneration isn't working properly. So speed, health looks like it's working properly, and attack damage. All right, here, let's go. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, let's find the illusionist right here. Yeah, illusion right here. Okay. All right. All right, that should, so this is the command to add the regeneration to it. Okay, next we need to modify the display of the item though. So 1 second here. Let's see if we can do that quick. Let's go ahead and get our usual data command. Yoink, just like so. All right, so this is some of what I was doing, obviously off camera. So, item dot tag. Let's see here. First, I'm gonna find the attribute. Dot attribute modifiers. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the wrong attribute modifiers? Generic movement speed, max health, attack damage, knockback resistance, and regeneration. Okay, good. For dot amount. Perfect. All right, so that is the amount for that. Let's go ahead, get some data merge going on here. Data modify, I mean. Data modify entity is going to be basically from right here. From, set from entity. Before we do that, we need to copy this. Yoink. Yoink. I don't think this is going to work though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work. But we can try it. Because it's basically, it needs to be a factor of 20. So we're probably going to have to use the scoreboard. Yeah, you see how it's 260? It should be that number divided by 20. All right, so we're going to have to do data store. Or sorry, execute store result entity blah 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 blah. Here we go. 1 second here. Earlier we did int 20, okay. Data get entity. All right, let's try this. This, I think, should work. Actually, no, it's not supposed to be int. It's supposed to be double, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be double. Well, all right, let's just see how this turns out, first of all. I'm willing to bet that this destroys a lot of stuff. I don't think this will work properly. Yeah, so first, okay, so the tag, okay. We need to go 0.05. 0.05. I can't believe I missed that. That's like such an important thing. Just the display of the illusioner. How did I miss that? Yeah, now he has 9 seconds of regeneration, which is correct. That's between... Yeah, there we go, 7. So between 4 and 6, yeah, 4 and 16. Perfect. Yeah, so now he's got 13 seconds of regeneration. Looks good. I bet that oh, I know why it wasn't properly showing. Let's go ahead and just summon a few more of these to make sure that everything else is okay. Yeah, fuse is fine. Explosion radius is fine. Well, it's actually interesting. So if we set this to level 10, we should get it should also throw out its baby. Yeah, that's good. It's baby. Perfect. Knockback resistance. I'm trying to see if there's any other weird tags that we have. Flame, punch, regen. You know, creepers is really the main one. Okay, looks like we're good. But basically the reason I think that wasn't working is that earlier on in the development of this whole system over here, I set it up to where it would modify any extra tags. So that'll be tag number 4 on the attributes to be something related to the scores over here on the sidebar. For one of the variables that we are modifying over here in this whole thing. And when I changed that, obviously it wasn't working anymore for the illusioner. That might be the problem. I don't know. Maybe I was just silly and forgot to add it in there. But anyways, so animation looks good. I feel like it feels natural. It looks good. Oh. Part of me wants to add something in chat about the rarity and whatnot, but then again, you do get different sounds, and you can see the particles of the mob. Yeah, so let's just spawn a couple more creepers. Eventually we'll get... Oh, yeah. See, we've got a legendary that time. I feel like we rarely get rares. It is about half the time we actually get something, you know, get a rare, but I think I might stream later today. I'm not sure. All I know is that we're done with this part, and I probably should end the stream here. I keep finding little things to do here and there. I think up next, what we've got to do is actually start working on the combat system a little bit more. Because now we've got the entire system of spawning mobs in. Balancing is another thing. I feel like the mobs are fairly balanced. I might go through and like see off camera, because I feel like creepers could be a pretty big problem. Those are the main things I would want to balance. But probably working on figuring out the ideal sized arena is what we'll work on next. So figuring out how far away mobs will see each other and actually go after each other and whatnot. And also figuring out, well, how high should we make it, so on and so forth. Yeah, like just create an ideal arena and then have... I want it to be to where we have a lot of different arenas. And basically before the match, it'll just clone in whatever arena type should be for that match. And obviously we need the other stuff too. So figuring out the reward system and whatnot. I'll probably do the... I kind of want to do this like several thousand blocks out. That way we don't get the lag spikes from going a little bit away from and into the spawn chunks here. Because you'll see if we get lag spikes. Yeah, like right there. But if we're 1,000 blocks away, it doesn't happen at all. So, but I also do like the prototype over here because the prototype is pretty fun. So I think we'll keep this as the prototype. But we will need to make an actual one that's farther out. All right, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to work on next, is working on the arena a bit more. Maybe even the commands for rewards and whatnot, too. That way players get gold when the enemy dies. That would be good. And obviously the entire system in here. We've got a lot of stuff to add still, even before we do the game. Another thing I want to have, I know I keep droning on and on about this, is other upgrades to the game. I want players to be able to influence the game by throwing potions and whatnot, that sort of thing. And so we've got to add a whole system in there for that. But hey, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be less sick tomorrow and we can work a whole lot more on this. Till next time.